if you guys show the same resolve that my father showed on July 13th when he took a bullet to the face but came back defiant, that American spirit, that resolve, that guts, that leadership, that willingness to stay in the game, to fight, to preserve our country, our freedoms for that next generation, if we all have that spirit, it's never going back, because when you look at the people we have in there now, we can create change. You look at what's going on. You look at the way we're able to now expose to the American people. You almost don't have to do anything. You just have to actually show the American people what they're getting for their money. What Elon Musk will be able to do with Doge. When Americans see that they've spent trillions of dollars for nothing on waste, so that a couple rich bureaucrats in D.C. and their buddies on the board of Raytheon can get rich. Once they see that, the Ponzi scheme is over, folks. It's gone. And you see that now, right? You see exactly, like it started like 2 or 3 days ago, right? You know exactly what they're doing because their playbook is so old. They have nothing. The media has lost all their power because no one's watching anymore. They've been lying to us for so long. They've taken such ridiculous positions that everyone knows exactly what's happening. So now they're trying to do, well, it's really the Elon Musk presidency. They're arguing like kindergartners. Like they're trying, like it's like a childish fight. Like my toddlers, when they were toddlers, used to do that to try to create a rift. And that's not going to happen, folks. Because my father's assembled a team that gets it. They know how to make it happen. Elon and Vivek with Doge. Bobby Kennedy at HHS. We got to fight hard for Tulsi at DNI because we need people that will handle and take on the intelligence communities. And we have to make sure that the weak, deep state, puppet Republicans who still seemingly work for the CIA, despite what the CIA has been trying to do to conservatives for the last 2 decades, hold them accountable. The same way we went after weak Republicans in the Senate who weren't going to confirm Pete Hegseth, like a guy that's won 2 Bronze Stars, a guy that's actually fought in wars, not like the Millies of the world, you know, they have medals. They have medals. It looks like, you know, the lineup of the North Korean dictators and the, you know, everyone, it's like medals, the entire suit. I'm like, you haven't won a war. You haven't won a war. I mean, I know you want to understand what, you know, white rage is all about. And you want to do your videos about prosthetic penile implants for trans soldiers at the VA. You know, I understand where your priorities are, but that's not where the priorities of the American people are. They have medals like this. Eisenhower, who won World War II, has like 2 little things. How about we let the war fighters be back in charge? Seems pretty logical. Seems pretty logical. But I know it also works. Because when my father let the war fighters be in charge the last time, he let the guys on the ground, the door kickers, take on ISIS. And what happened? They were able to kill them. It's sort of nice. I got in trouble it was a couple years ago because I was talking about it. It may have been at Turning Point like a couple of years ago. And I was getting calls from buddies of mine that were in the SEAL teams that were like, hey dude, we're spending more time doing like DEI training than we are like shooting. And I'm like, seems like a bad thing to do. Like I want my like operators to be able to like operate. Let them kill bad guys. That's what, but no, we have to learn the 4,376 pronouns. We have to see how that applies in war and in combat. And people literally went nuts. Like the media was like, that didn't happen, it's not happening. And like 12 buddies that were SEALs like literally came out and were like, no, it actually is happening and it's a problem. We know this works because of course it works. It's the most plausible answer to everything. So we're gonna do that and we're gonna fix it. Then we're gonna hold them accountable on the budget side so that we're not mortgaging all of you young guys in this room and all of you young ladies in this room. Your future isn't going to go down the tubes so that a couple guys in D.C. can get rich.